SimSig. Okay, sounds pretty cool. So kind of, yeah, some real life information behind the gameplay. Alright, so here's our new junction. Kind of helps get more trains in through the system. So what I'll eventually do is I'll start upgrading the regional distribution center to 8 track stations. Holy cow, that wheat. Alright. $157 meters. That's what I need to do. So I need to get more stake cars going around. Because now we're going to be producing more construction materials. We can distribute it for delivery to other cities. Let's upgrade that. A little more power. We'll add 2 more. Hopefully this upgrades soon. Okay, the other box. Now that we've changed all the box cars, the old one went away. 2 more. Autosaves. I'd be surprised if we needed a 4th on that. 2 to 5. Okay, we got some action going on here. 1 to 2 regional wagon. 2 to 4. Okay, we're delivering some stone over to there. Nice. Tanker, that should be able to handle that. Yeah, that should be able to handle that. Tanker 4. I think we can go ahead and upgrade this guy already. Let's do that. And we'll go to 8 tankers. 2, 3, 7, 8. Go for that. But yeah, stake cars, because now... Okay, so I gotta see... So we can deliver the industry here, in this region. We can deliver the industry... Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. That all wants to go to... in the town? Whoa, no, 400 wants to go... Oh, holy moly. Holy moly. What I gotta do is I gotta start shipping this out to other places that can... So let's ship some to here. Let's get a tanker route going to Region 4 so we can ship fuel out to there and they can deliver it. So 1 to 4 regional tanker. Because the more we can get out, the more it doesn't get stuck here with us. And then we can add a train. Start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well go big. 1 to 4 regional tanker, go. Because I don't see this being improved anytime soon. Now, that one we can improve. That's a pretty big line of trucks there waiting there. By 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because that might blow up. 1 enter crude oil fuel A. You guys can even get through. Holy moly. So some of these lines have to move over. Actually, we can put whatever these trucks are trying to get to. If we put this here, they will not cross that intersection. So what are you on? You are lines, construction material. So yeah, we could put you raw stone. So we can put raw stone here. We can put that one. Just putting those two, I think, there would help. Oh, that's the vehicle. That's my one. I want that. So instead of station number 6, instead of east, it goes to there. Get rid of east. And here goes to there. Whoops. Here, and get rid of east. Okay, so now all these trucks turn in here instead of trying to get across this intersection. These poor people in the buses trying to get through. Alright, and we should be able to also upgrade. Construction not possible. And also right there. I guess could have done large street. Actually, let's, even though it's going to cost some buildings, the route through town, let's see if we can upgrade it. Nice, yeah. That will help a lot. Alright, they're still trucks trying to get across the road. Let's see what they're all about. Distribution. Alright, I'll take a bunch off of there. Of course, now this is getting... At least if they're not trying to cross this intersection, we're much better off. Yeah, when the long trucks come in, this is just going to turn into a nightmare. Alright. What do we got going on here now? Okay, we got some fuel going out. We got some... that was going out. Let's also get a stake car going out. So we got stake, tanker, wagon... and then we can do tanker, wagon, stake 214. And get some of this construction material out of here. One to four regional stake. I'll save. Have any planes? Not yet. I may want to do one from Wallingford across the map to. Ooh, that might work. My train. Oops, I got a couple trains stuck. Let me get this train built. My trains. But let's take a look at the airport possibilities. 845. That's good. Stake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Set line. 1 to 4. Regional stake. And we got the Concorde available. Oh. Oops. Train 41, train 38. Alright, where are you guys? What's your problem? Oh, no? No, you can't, that, no? Oh. I know what the problem is. In fact, they did not build a crossing track. Would be a bit of an issue. There are no warnings, alright. And I have it there. Have them there, alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at possible airports. So longer routes better. We already know we want this to be a regional center. So if I built an airport to be in there, let's see how big, how ridiculous this is. Okay, it's the big airport. $8 million. So yeah, then we get flight path problems. Still kind of worried about going through that mountain. So looks clear that way. I think I'll allow it. Let's do it. And then the other station 6, so Bletchley. That might be a reasonable location. $8 million with a huge old nope, then we get pathing problems. It's up on the hill. Yeah, airports in these mountain regions are $12 million. It's $5 million, but the access road is like way up in the mountains. Do it. Alright, so now we got a road, large street, tram track, yes, we'll bring them here by tram. Hey Akio, welcome, how you doing? Tunnel? Honestly, what else could I expect there? Cactus Street, I know. Let's go up there. Let's cut out. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll smooth the heck out of this. Oops. Smoothing tools. High and large. Actually, it's not bad on this. It's bad on this side as I thought it was. I thought we were building a huge mound. It's actually not too bad. Let's see, upgrade. Construction not possible though. Depot. Large street. If we can upgrade the large, we will. Alright, so we should have a tram circle. Of Kraftwerk, yeah, that's true. It's the Eve Online soundtrack. Unable to align terrain. It's a bit severe. Alright, so a tram system. So we have the station here by the train station. Got our buses going in there. So we got a stop there. Let's put a stop out this way. I guess just double side this. There. Got one there, so let's upgrade. That means I don't really need this one, because that covers everything there. Oops. Apply. That would help. Help to actually hit apply. So that's fine. And we got one there, so we'll double that up. We hit the station, but let's hit here first. Alright, so now we need a couple tram lines. So boom. Boom. Oh yeah, I was gonna eliminate both of those. So boom. 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 So that's Bletchley counterclockwise. 1 tram Bletchley A or local A. Alright, Biddane, have a good one. Thank you so much. Once again, hanging out. Alright, so that's the clockwise one. I'll need a tram station or depot somewhere. That's fine. And then going the other way, we have boom. Boom. Don't need that one. Delete that. Well, no, that's fine. Boom. Into the airport. Back out. And then back into the station. Cool. So that's 8 stops each. Looks good. 1 tram Bletchley local B. Okay, now I need a tram depot. It can be right out here. Bus depot. Tram depot. Alright, so buy trams. There's only one kind now. 23 passengers will buy 1, 2, 3 to go on A. Why are you only seeing that? Must have a broken connection somewhere. Alright, let's examine this track. So it has a track. Track. Tram track. Right there. No, I see tram track. Oh, why are you trying to go that way? That's why it's trying to go through. It's trying to go through town instead of going over to here. So how can I guess I'll have to waypoint it? Are there waypoints? Or I'll have to double it up here. Force it. So A. Why are you doing that? The heck? Oh, I clicked on the wrong. Oh, I put out of order, that's why I didn't do it in order. What did I just add? Queens Road. Grove Road. Springfield Road. So after that, then I add this one. And everything's hunky-dory. Right, cool. And then on the other one, we go from Grove Road to Queens Road. And everything's good there. Now the tram should see where it needs to go. Except no. Oh. Grr. So I cut that temporarily. Will you see that? Can I, so I can set you? What are you doing? Did I lose tram track here? No. Now what's going on? I don't see what the problem is. Oh, this is not a tram station. Yay, there we go. A 1, 2, 3. Set line B. All right. Now the local bus route could probably be severely curtailed. It only has four things. Where do you go though? Right now I think you're mostly duplicating. So I think what we want to do there is mostly take you from can I upgrade this road through town? Large street. Upgrade. How much of this can we get upgraded? Help all these trucks get through. There. Make a huge difference on our throughput. But anyway, as far as the bus route, nobody wants to ride the trams yet? Probably take a route around with the trams. So I like the idea of what the bus is to cut across the circle of the tram. Just basically do a straight cut across. So what would that look like if I want to go from there? Tram's going around this. Open wagon, there we go. That's the, I think it's the last upgrade on the freight cars, maybe? So I like the idea of, let's see, I think bus stops is not being used by the tram. Chester Road, it's not on. Let's avoid confusion. Bletchley branch to exchange. Just go between those two? No, that one covers that. There's really not a neighborhood here that's not covered by these. Yeah, I think we can just eliminate this service. Just go with the trams. God, 16 passengers though. Now we get the tram service up and running. Because I don't really see a nice short hop between the two, and then we can get rid of the bus line. 6 bus. Local. Alright, so we actually got rid of some road vehicles. Well, kind of. We added trams and got rid of road vehicles. See what it's like driving through town here. $400 of 2 trains trying to use the same. Wow. Okay, then we can... Let's go ahead and set it... No, I got set... As soon as we drive through town, then we'll go mess with the other airport, then we'll put some planes on the route. That's how ridiculously busy this is. Fly with us. Already advertising the airport. Alright, good. Alright, so Bletchley is... Whoa. Tram. Okay, I like going the A-way first. Nice. What is the tram home? Oh, here comes a tram now. Is this A or B? A. Cha-ching, 14,000. Yeah, and people like taking the bus. We're eventually going to replace that bus line with a local bus line or intra-regional bus lines with train lines, but that's not for today. Now airport number 2. Holy cow. Okay, how many more trucks can I add to this? Distribution, East Cows, Wallingford. Yes. Okay. Go do your thing. Should actually move that. Stop to here. Get it off the intersection. Because it's all wants to go that way, so... East Cows East. Bam. Okay. There. Can I upgrade that yet? Alright, airport. Oil. Alright, that. So how many truck stops can I add to this conglomeration here? Has enough vehicles. Yeah, you're delivering the town. Who else is delivering the town? I think you're okay. Backed up crude. Backed up crude. Okay, so though you want to deliver to here. Raw crude A, yes. Because it's the closest. But how many trucks do you have? Only 3. You need more trucks. Too many trucks. And okay, now we're exporting construction materials nicely. Vehicles, 8. Placement. Tram 2 has reached its lifetime and should be replaced. Sounds good. Add. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Vehicles. Type. All the trams are losing money. Alright, so that's an issue that's going to be resolved other ways, but for now, let's get... So now we need to get people over here. tram. Wave our upgrade wand. Tram's not going out there, at least it's a wide street now, all the way through town. For the trucks to get through. And now we need to make the tram route around town. Clearly we have to tram into there. So I think we'll come around to here. Head back down this road. Into the station there and back out. Alright, and this one I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to run a direct tram route to the airport. So we're going to go straight from here to the airport. Oops, I need a tram station. Smooth that first. Alright, so that line goes from there, train station, to there. Tram depot. Let's see, this is region 1. Tram. Wallingford Airport. And then the local. So now I need bus stops around the place there. pull up the line ahead of time. So I can get rid of that. Stops. Bring it there. There we got one there. Got one here. I think that's the interregional. So I should probably make that a tram stop. Upgrade. Apply. So I have these stations, then we go into interregional. Downtown. Then we go to the train station. I doubled them up. I think I only need to do counterclockwise for now. So boom. Nope. Boom. Okay, well, hopefully you'll fix yourself when you do that. Boom. There we go. Finally figured it out. To the bus stop. To there. To there. Cool. And then buy trams. 1, 2, 3. 4. Set line 1. One tram, Wallingford, local. They, because I may do the reverse if the route gets busy. And what are you complaining about? Oil refinery, ship more goods. All right, I can do that. Then the bus route is a bit redundant now. Alright, let's hope that starts making money again. The main question is if people want to go from the airport. Whoa, okay, those are packing up fast. Holy cow, alright. Let's run that opposite route. So then we go from the tram station to the station there, to the right side of this, to there, to there. Wow, these people like these trams. And to there. One tram, Wallingford. Local B. Alright, now we just need planes at the airport. Line. Bam. Bam. Hey, Vosky, I have a question. Train signals work in this game? Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 6. Passengers. Boom. Graf Zeppelin. Alright, do we fly through a mountain? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll put a plane from each direction. By aircraft. So now we go from the 737 to the Concorde. Let's just do that. Set line. That. Boom. And then from the other end of the map, let's see if we ever get passengers on this. Alright, so the signaling here is fairly simple. Or at least like... oh yeah, go into the terminal. At least I try to keep it that way. The main thing... Cool. It's not as involved as Factorio. There's no chain signals.
Plebs are needed.
Rig Lane Street, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chill team. The end of stations has their own signal, an implied signal, so you don't have to worry about signaling out of a station. Yeah, it's too simple. Yeah, exactly. So it's what's my issue when I first started playing Train Fever and then Transport Fever was too many signals. And I'll show you a couple examples. I just want to take off from the airplane here. Nice sounds. Oh, there's a view. Off. So basically, I'll show some examples, but basically you only want to signal, at least the way I do my tracks, I only signal 2 times, one going into junctions and 2 for block signals to break up a track into blocks. I can see my house from here. So I have 2 different tram strategies. One has a dedicated tram taking people to the airport from the train station, which is hooked into the local network. And the other one has a loop out from the main loop going to the airport. So we'll see which one is more successful. I think this is probably the only airport connection that'll make sense. I might crisscross and do Selby with, oh, there's a train. I might crisscross and do Selby with a Region 3. I forget the name of the town there. And in we come. Of course, no passengers. Already passengers waiting as the tram just arrived. But I think, let's see, is there any charts? Nothing. Doesn't really give any extra information on, like, oh, that's a medium airport. Okay, now we have the super large airport. I think this is all we need. If we can get this working, we might try to upgrade it. I didn't see the large option when I was doing that. I just saw the dirt field. It would work for 1 million. No, I don't really need the other. It's just other terminals. It's not the upgrade to the actual bigger airport. Yeah, let's just get this working. Start as soon as possible. That's definitely a good strategy, especially passenger city to city. Is usually a good way to get money right away. Wow. Okay, this thing is being used like crazy. Nice. All right. So obviously our truck distribution centers here need some trucks. Not so many. Okay, so our truck. There's truck depots here. 4 more on that one. For distribution, regional Earl Shilton. Almost forgot about these guys. Okay, so that one's taken care of. This one needs a bunch more. This is Kimberly. This is a nearby one. 2 trucks, so yeah, we will need another save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Regional Kimberly. That's that one, and Longton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. Alright guys, do your thing. That was nice. And we got some wheat heading out. Alright, we got wheat backing up here. 2 to 5. Alright, probably need another train on this. Been going with... Oh wait, now we have the upgraded wagons. Ah, yes. We have upgraded wagons. So instead of 14 times 8, we have 14 times 8 is 32, 112. So 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Let's go big. There, that should help with that. Probably have to add another one. Oh, refinery. Okay, let me keep you open and give you a note. Alright. And then get to your question here. Alright, everything else is pretty much under control. So for example, here, back up a little bit. So I have a junction. So I only have the signals going into the junctions for the direction it's going. So one there, one for this train, and one for this train. So there's usually 3 per junction. And that's just to keep trains out of the junction while one's passing through. Now you don't need ones in between, you don't need ones after. Because if you put one after, what happens is that it can get stopped and the tail of it can block the junction. Yeah, right side of the track. So Transport Fever seems to assume right-hand drive. I don't know if you could force left-hand drive or not. Probably could. But when you place the signals... Oh, très grande vitesse. And, ooh, okay, so we'll probably go really fast now. See how it automatically turns the signal that other way. You can do it by... You can force the other drive by doing it that way. Doing it on the inside. You could force left-hand drive. If that's your preference. So it is possible. But there's definitely not a thing where you want the trains on the wrong side of the track. like they actually do in real life. And like I said, there's an implied, and a lot of people do an X here, and the same rule kind of applies. The X is mostly to allow the train on the right to offload on the left, but it's still, trains on both of these are still going to come out and go to the right. So you can do an X, or if you can't get an X to work, you could always do a come in and then do one over this side so the train can go in and get into the left for unloading. I keep it simple by just having everything going into the right, even if it kind of piles up a little bit. You can be upgraded. So, and then really then just block signals, you know, in the middle of the track to break it up so trains can, you know, fill in behind each other. So you have a junction, so I have my 3 signals, junction, 3 signals. I have extra signals here, why? No, that's not good. You should be going away. Because again, the signal right after the junction, this train could potentially stop there and block the junction. This is a leftover from before I put in the junction. But then I have a block signal there. So that's really all you need to do. When it gets beyond that, why do I have 2 signals here? This one is old. And so that's really all the signaling you need to do on Transport Fever. Occasionally the trains will try to go on the left side, or if they go into the left side station, what happens, so if it got assigned to the left hand station, the only way it can get to it is to stay on the left side at the other station, and therefore it goes backwards the entire way and just messes up everything. So that's not good. Alright, so I have a 10-car wagon. I need a new locomotive. Boom. Oh, the old locomotives went away. That's why vehicle replacement went away too. Boom. And we currently have 10 cars, so we don't need quite as many. I'll go ahead and do 10 anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Place now. Yes. And I probably still need a 4th car on this big one. Let's go big. That line wants to be used, so let's use it. 230 meters is my limit. And we will even add a 4th. Of food. Okay, am I getting anybody at the airport? No. Do I have anybody on there? No. I'll probably lose money. I have $5 billion though. I don't think that's an issue. Can let that simmer. In the passenger department though, we can get a faster, better train. Because now we have 6 cars on it now. We can do a replacement. We can do this guy that does 200 kilometers an hour. Or we can do the Très Grande Vitesse. And holy cow, 5,900 kilowatts. Add 16 million. And these guys can do 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About the same number of passengers though. 41 million. But we'd be going really fast. Six cars. Four cars. It's a pretty short run, so that's about right. Boom. Can make one-way junctions, yeah. Yeah, you can also change the signals to one-way to force trains not to go the wrong way. Back, say goodnight. Thank you so much, Edrin. 8 cars on this one. It's a pretty short run too. Let's actually do. Let's double this up. Cars. No, we'll just stick with this. Finances. Yeah, we're making good money. Placement. Because it's such a short run, 2 trains on there, probably overkill. Plus, especially with the expensive locomotive, we want this doing its job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just fits on the platform. No. Good night. So good night. Good night. Thank you. Have a great sleep. All right, all those guys are replaced. What I do not have is, everything's going through there right now, and I do not have direct connections to other stations. That needs to be fixed. So that's freight. So I need to get from this line to this line, so we can go over there. That'd be interesting. Alright, let's try this. Mass Effect 1 soundtrack right now, pretty epic. No, I got a signal going on there. Let's temporarily remove these signals. I have a pretty interesting idea for this. Let's make sure it's perfectly level. So it comes off here fairly cleanly. Yes. need some block signals coming in here. Junction signal, block signal, junction signal, junction. Okay, this road is probably gonna have to do something weird. Bebo's upset. No, I'm using OBS now. Bebo stopped doing streaming software. What they're concentrating on is like tournament integration. So they're doing a lot of like Fortnite tournaments. And they have it, they're using some of the technology, overlay technology they were using in Bebo. And now they're using it, or for the streaming software, and they're using it for tournament overlays. So the overlay will keep track of how many kills you have. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad, but it's like, they were getting really good success with that when they weren't getting much traction with streaming software. Alright, this road is going to have to do something weird. I think it's going to have to tunnel under. So let's do that. This is gonna be interesting. Let's get the buses get by. Like how you race people in the cars. All right, so we're gonna go medium highway, and we're just gonna direct connect this. And no track. Don't need trams out here. So we'll get a little bit of a tunnel. We actually want to go down a little bit as well. There we go. Nice. Alright, so that's back connected. So we got three tunnels to go over with this track here. Pretty deep cut into this hill. And bring this up a little higher. And I gotta start getting down there, so actually go collision. Collision. Okay. That looks a little better. Used M to raise up the middle a little bit, so the arch is over this hill a little bit, and also at the end it's not pointed up as much; it's more level. So I turn that off and get to see what it looks like. It's just carved right through the peak of that hill. Now what I need to do is get down to this track. Six hours, that means break time. Yeah, we'll take that. Actually, before we do that, what the heck is this track doing? Okay, through there it's pretty smooth. Then we got this weird stuff going on here. Goes up, goes down. Can't make up its mind. So let's make a nice, one nice long smooth piece of track. I'll save. I'll hook in this track and it'll take my break. And we'll ride a choo-choo train. Okay, that should be much smoother through there. Now I'll make this connection a lot better. If it'll actually... There it goes. So what's it doing overall? Big lump of land, that's not too bad. Take it. A Bebo streaming site? No, because the problem with Bebo is that they were using their servers to render everything, so it's a service, not just software. So without the servers online, there's no way to use the software. That was one of the reasons why it was so good on the CPU, is because it took some of the tasks on their own server. Alright, so we got the junction there. And do some block signaling. Yeah, exactly. I think the main problem, I mean, marketing side, was that Streamlabs kind of stole their thunder by introducing their own integrated version of OBS. So all, you know, the bot and everything integrated all together, which was what Bebo was trying to accomplish. So instead of writing software from the ground up, Streamlabs just took OBS, and which is an open forget the term for it, but open software. So they're allowed to do that. Open source, that's it. And then just tacked on their things to that. Bebo is kind of using some of Streamlabs or OBS's code. But they were writing most of the stuff from the ground up, so it took them much longer to get things up and running. Alright, so I have a nice route between those two. Let's set up a train and run it. So I don't have a depot that's on that line directly. This one goes the one way. It won't recognize they can get to the track that way. So let's just reverse depot here. And then it's just after the signal. Force it to be level. And connect up. And then slip switch there. And then I have to let's redo these signals. Now I need junction signal, and junction signal. Now we build a line. Boopage to boopage. Let's see, that's 3 to 5 passenger. Build a train and they will come. And we'll start with 5 cars. It's a pretty popular city, so this should be pretty popular pretty quickly. Bam. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back. And we'll actually ride along with this guy. New route. Bam. BRB, guys. Hey, Allie, how you doing? Welcome. Be right back, guys.